Hello everyone, my name is Shola. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am the founder of Activate Her Purpose. And Activate Her Purpose empowers women to step boldly into our calling, embrace our gifts, and live the life that we are meant to live with confidence. Today's topic, we're going to talk about that very thing. We're going to talk about purpose. And I know that we have heard so many speakers and seminars about purpose. What is your purpose? Am I in my purpose? Like, after you've heard so many videos and speakers talk about it, we're back to the point where we have no idea what the purpose is or what we're even talking about. So let's break it down today. Let's brainstorm about this topic of purpose and what it really means to us, and how we can recognize it and identify it in our own lives. Firstly, let's debunk the myth that purpose has to be this big thing or this perfect thing that we have found. It's like we searching, treasure hunting for this thing, and we found it. Oh, that person has found the purpose. Listen, purpose simply means what it is that you are designed to do. What is it that you are supposed to be doing in this life? Purpose, and for me, I believe that God has designed each and every one of us. He is our creator, and He has designed us for a purpose in life. I believe it was Miles Monroe that broke it down so eloquently when he talked about even our phones or a gadget that we have. They all come with user manuals. And when you look at that user manual, you will see what that gadget or device is designed to do. You'll see some of the features that it has and how we can use it. And in the same way, God has designed us for our purpose and has strategically placed some things in our lives that begin to align with what He has designed us to be and do. And when we begin to uncover, as opposed to chasing, when we begin to uncover the things that are in us that we were born with, or in some cases we develop along the line, we begin to see, oh, so that's what I'm meant to do. Oh, okay. All right. See those dots connecting. And as opposed to thinking of purpose as this rigid thing that it has to be a certain way, let's look at purpose as something that God has already designed us to be and do, and He is empowering us to be that very thing. Jeremiah 29:1 said it best, where it says, "For I know," I love that, "for I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, and to give you a hope and a future." And a lot of our purpose is tied to our present, our past, and our future. And that ties it up really nicely when it comes to what our purpose is and what it means to have purpose. Sometimes we look at purpose and we look for purpose outside of ourselves. After we've thought about it, we attended a conference and they broke it down, and then we go home and we're like, okay, obviously I still don't know where to find this purpose that this is elusive purpose that everyone is talking about. So I'm gonna go find it outside of myself. I'm gonna go find it from maybe work, or maybe my business, or we associate something and identify ourselves to that thing and call it our purpose. And in some cases, maybe it's closely tied to that purpose in your life, but in some cases it is probably the opposite of what you should be doing. I know that when we were younger, or even now, you hear people say, what do you want to be when you grow up? What do you want to do when you grow up? That is the standard question for kids. And first of all, how are we asking kids what they want to be when they grow up. They barely even know what they want to do tomorrow. And so I think that's a flawed way to think of our lives, but we've been conditioned to think along those lines. Even young women and young people going into college, they're trying to think about their major and how that major is going to tie into what they do and all of these things. Many people have discovered that really may help you on your journey of finding what it is that you're supposed to be doing. It may help you in understanding the areas of your life where you feel like you can develop more, yes. However, when it comes to purpose and what you do, they are not the same thing. I would say that your purpose, you should begin to realize, even at a very young age, begin to notice, even us, some of us that are parents, begin to notice the things that your children are doing that are unique and special, and see if you can nurture that or explore that area of their lives. Because even our own lives, maybe you may or may not have had someone nurturing something in you that you've always enjoyed or you have gravitated towards, but there's no reason why you can't do that now, even for your own self. When you think about the things in your life that everyone points out to you that, oh, you're so good at this, and it happens over and over, that's a clue. That's a clue to the area maybe that you should lean in more on. It doesn't mean that, oh, once you find that out, now that's your purpose and that's it. No, but that may lead you to the thing that you are going to do in your life and connect you to other things that you may not have considered. So to summarize, what lights you up? What are some things that bother you that probably doesn't bother someone else? Lean into that. Some people love to clean their house and they enjoy it. Some people love certain things about knitting or encouraging. What is it in your life that you can do that no one even has to ask you? In fact, they have tons of work to do, but they will park that to the side and do the thing that lights them up and allows them to enjoy and get in the zone. And that will give you a bit of a clue to the areas where maybe you can focus more on. Purpose, even when you have found it, it evolves. It's not stagnant, it's not rigid. Even in certain seasons of your life, it may change. Maybe when you were single versus when you were married versus when you have kids, and now when the kids leave the home and you're now in your empty nester stage. So purpose can evolve over time. There may be a thread that links all of these seasons together around your purpose, but be flexible. And always, in my life, I know that what gave me clarity on purpose is when I ask the Holy Spirit, what is it that I'm supposed to do? What are some of the things that I may be missing? Activate Her Purpose was inspired by the fact that I believe that women all over the world, I've spoken to many women, I have friends and family members that we have these conversations on a regular about what it is that if money was not an option, what is it that you would be doing? Women, we are built for multiple things, and multitasking is a way of life for us. And we can do work, we can do business, we can do family, marriage, and this is the time to start thinking about the things that make us light up inside and lean into it and begin to do more of it. The thing that would stop you in your tracks when it comes to your purpose is when you begin to compare yourself to others, or the fear of missing out, or the fear of and that comparison syndrome where if that person is making it big, or if that person is doing such a phenomenal job, that automatically means that I should be doing something similar. That is not the way that your purpose thrives, because you may start off great, but at the end of the day, there may be burnout because you can't keep it up the way that other person is keeping it up, because they are doing it out of the love and the value and the thing that they're wired to do. So I would say, do not compare yourself to others. We are all on our own lane, and stay in the lane that God has put you in. You can shift and collaborate and do more things in conjunction, but don't copy someone or compare yourself to anyone, because as we all know, comparison is the thief of joy. So in regards to your purpose, try not to, I know it's hard sometimes to second guess yourself. Be still. Be still. Come to a place where you can begin to use your imagination, use your thoughts and the things that you think about. Begin to imagine yourself doing the thing that you have always wanted to do in your life. Don't compare. Don't forget about judgment, because most people don't even care about what you're doing. Even when you do it, you will have to pull them to come. Can you come see my project that I just finished? Like even the people that you feel like are close to you, they are in their own world and they have things that they're doing that they're trying to focus on. So forget about what people are judging you on, or if people are going to judge you about this if you do that. Most people do not care. So all that said, here's the truth. Purpose is not something that we need to chase, like we're looking for a pot of gold or a treasure hunt. Purpose is something you begin to uncover in you. And the more that you pay attention, the more that you seek God on what it is that you're supposed to be doing, the more that you look at the things that come naturally to you, you will begin to connect the dots in your life. And it does not have to be this grand thing that everyone has to see and it has to be on a stage. No, it may be something that you are just encouraging someone in your life, and that leads to that person finding a solution that they didn't see before. It could be you making a knitted project and giving it to someone, or selling it online, or what is that thing that when you do it, time stops. You do not even care how long it takes you because you love it so much. Begin to lean into that. And as a community, I would love for us to write in the comments section. For some of you, you have already found that thing that you're meant to do. You are already doing it. Congratulations. And for some of you, you're still on that journey. Maybe you found some things, but you're still uncovering the things that you would love to do in life, or what you consider your purpose. Write it in the comment section. Let's have a conversation about it. Add more points that I may not have touched on, because I know there are more. This is not an exhaustive list. Let's talk about it. Let's inspire each other. Let's expand. And thank you if you've come to the end of this video. You are the MVPs. And I love the fact that I can even talk, to this camera, but ultimately to you all. You never know what it is that you can produce when you begin to look inwards, when you begin to lean in on the things that make you joyful and you gravitate towards so effortlessly. So that said, thank you for listening. Thank you. And I hope that this has helped at least one person discover or turn on the light bulb in the area of purpose. What I love to say always is what Isaiah 60 verse 1 says: "Arise, shine, for our light has come, and the glory of the Lord has risen upon us." All right, thank you everyone, and have a wonderful day. Bye.